I'm Dan Silverglade from Vcom3D, and what we're showing here is how augmented reality can enhance the training on a medical mannequin. So what I'll be doing here is I'll be loading some instruction like what a pneumothorax is and how to treat it. So when I play the scenario, I can start by showing what healthy lungs look like. I have a 3D character for context that I can manipulate. And I can see healthy lung movement animating on the mannequin. This is what healthy lungs look like, but what if I introduce a pneumothorax? So what a pneumothorax does is somehow, like maybe through a penetrating injury, air has entered the cavity of the chest, and that has created pressure, and that pressure has caused the lung to deflate. And that means that there's only movement on the left side, the right side is immobile, so we need to relieve that pressure, and the way you do that is with a needle D. So let me show you a virtual needle D. So here's the second intercostal space where the needle D is inserted, and that is causing the lung to slowly inflate. It doesn't happen immediately, it takes some time, but when it inflates enough, it will relieve some of that pressure, and then the character can start breathing bilaterally again. So you can now see that both sides are moving. See that also on my 3D character. You also see that needle D in place there. So we can also do some instruction. Can you turn on the mannequin? So we can also do a simulation. And this time we're going to actually treat the mannequin's injuries on the mannequin. So I'm going to load trauma scenario, and Nikki's going to be my student, and Nikki's going to treat the mannequin. Okay, so if you look over here, you can see that the mannequin is actually bleeding. So Nikki's going to apply a tourniquet. If she applies it properly, she'll actually stop the bleeding on the mannequin. And looking at the screen, you can see that my virtual version of the character is also bleeding is controlled and the tourniquet is applied. And I have it noted on my checklist here. And now Nikki's going to assess the mannequin's breathing. She sees that the mannequin's chest is only rising on one side. She's found the penetrating injury, and so she's applying a chest seal. I'm going to give her credit for applying that chest seal. She's assessing breathing again and noticing that the mannequin's still only going on one side, so she knows she's got to give a needle D. If you look at giving the needle D here, when it's in the right spot, you'll actually get a hiss of air as that pressure gets released. And if she's done it correctly, the mannequin should return to bilateral breathing. And then we can sum this all up by performing an after-action review.